Now, from the very big to the small business community has lashed out at the proposed national occupational health and safety laws, claiming the only winners will be big business. In fact, the Independent Contractors Association claims that far from making workplaces safer, the new laws will make them more dangerous. Andrew Robertson reports.
For 3 years, the federal, state and territory governments have been trying to reduce Australia's 9 sets of occupational health and safety laws to just one. The aim is to lift safety standards, cut red tape and cut business compliance costs by hundreds of millions of dollars a year.
A business that is either operating cross-border or across the nation, they have to meet different standards.
Under the proposed standardised legislation, employers will have to ensure safety in the workplace as far as is reasonably practical. The duty of care for workplace safety will be with the person conducting a business. The maximum penalty for breaching the legislation will jump to $3 million for companies and up to 5 years in jail for individuals. And unions will be barred from launching prosecutions. For small business, though, making the employer totally responsible for workplace safety is a real sticking point.
If someone behaves badly, they behave badly, and the employer should not be responsible for that behaviour. It actually creates an unsafe workplace.
That's a view shared by the Independent Contractors Association because, in its view, the new laws will change the way safety is viewed in the workplace.
The key thing culturally within every organisation is that everyone must go to work each day saying, I have to watch out for my safety and the safety of everyone else around me.
According to Ken Phillips, the safety message will become confused with workers believing someone else is responsible for their safety.
That means that people's minds are switched off just that 5 or 1%, and it's that 5 or 1% of the switched off minds that causes the deaths or injuries.
However, those with a broader outlook, such as Deloitte's Andy Sontis, don't agree. She says the single OH&S laws will force small business to take the issue more seriously.
A number of the prosecutions we see about in the regulators' newsletters are small businesses and small manufacturing, family-owned businesses that haven't met the standards they need to, and they will need to lift their game.
That's the theory. COSBOA's Peter Strong says it's unrealistic to expect small business owners to be experts in everything.
If you're a truck driver and you employ someone for a few months to help you carry boxes, that doesn't make you an expert on OH&S or workplace relations or tax or anything else. It makes you someone who's got a hand moving boxes.
The target start date for the single national occupational health and safety laws is the 1st of January next year. As yet, though, only New South Wales and Queensland have passed the laws, which means 7 governments have just over 3 months to get their acts together. Despite that tight deadline, the Australian Industry Group, which represents the manufacturing sector, says the start date should not be postponed.
The longer we say, oh, let's buy ourselves more time, let's put it off for a year. In fact, what you're saying to industry is don't even think about it for another year, when we should be doing the opposite.
Mark Goodsell points out that manufacturers have been calling for harmonised occupational health and safety laws for more than 20 years.